What role do economic institutions play in identity? Imagine a world where your sense of who you are is shaped not just by your family or community, but also by the economic systems around you. Economic institutions are the frameworks that organize how money, goods, and services move through society. They include markets, banks, corporations, and financial systems. These institutions influence what jobs are available, how much money people earn, and what opportunities they can access. All these factors help from how people see themselves and their place in society. For example, if someone works in a factory, they might see themselves as part of the working class. If another person owns a business, they might identify as part of the owning or middle class. These roles are not just about income but also about social status and power. The way economic institutions are set up can reinforce these class distinctions, making some groups feel more privileged and others more marginalized. Economic systems also carry values that shape identities. Capitalist economies often promote ideas like competition, individual effort, and success through hard work. These values can influence people to see themselves as self-reliant or ambitious. On the flip side, these same systems can create barriers for those with fewer resources, which can affect their sense of worth and belonging. Marginalized groups might develop identities based on community support and resilience because they face fewer opportunities for upward mobility. Economic institutions do not work alone. They interact with other social institutions like education, family, and government. For instance, a person's socioeconomic status, determined by income, education, and occupation, becomes a core part of their identity. Someone with higher income and education might see themselves as more successful or influential. Conversely, people with lower income might develop identities centered around community and collective support, shaped by their economic realities. These identities also influence how people relate to economic institutions. If someone feels connected to their job or economic role, they are more likely to support the system. But if they feel excluded or unfairly treated, they might resist or seek change. Over time, shifts in how groups see themselves can lead to changes in the institutions themselves, especially if many people start questioning the current setup. Understanding how economic institutions shape identity helps us see why policies aimed at reducing inequality or improving access to education matter so much. These policies can change how people see themselves and their potential within society. When economic systems are fairer and more inclusive, they help foster a sense of belonging and opportunity for everyone. In the end, economic institutions do more than just manage money. They help define who we are, how we see ourselves, and how we relate to others in society. They create a foundation for social roles and identities that influence every aspect of our lives, from personal ambitions to community bonds.